Okay, today we're going to look at lesson 14 and we're doing more polynomial long division. So you can write the I can statement or learning objective. I can divide polynomials using long division, or you can just know it was the same as yesterday's. So today our problems are going to be a little bit different. Some of them are a little more complex, but the main thing is that we need to remember to use zeros for placeholders. We didn't have to do that in lesson 13. I talked about it briefly, but we will have to use that in this lesson. So I'm just going to work through some examples with you that are very, very similar to the ones in your homework, and we'll go from there. Okay, so your first one, the question is a little bit different. It says, is the binomial x plus 5 a factor of x cubed plus 8x squared plus 11x minus 16? So that wants you to set up a division problem, and it wants you to do x plus 5 on the outside, x cubed plus 8x squared plus 11x minus 16 on the inside. So the first thing we want to do is look at our descending order. We have 3, 2, 1, 0. So we're in good shape. We can go from there. Okay, so we're looking at those first terms. So how do we turn an x into an x cubed? We need x squared. So we'll go right here. X squared times x is x squared. X squared times 5 is 5x squared. All right, change the signs. So negative, negative, combine. Oh, and look, did you all catch that? X squared times x is not x squared, it's x cubed. All right, those cancel. 8x squared minus 5x squared is 3x squared. Bring down that next term, so plus 11x. All right, x times what will give me 3x squared? I obviously need a 3, so 3 times x is 3x. I need another x to make it x squared. So 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 5 is 15x. Change those signs and combine. 11x minus 15x is negative 4x. We bring down that negative 16. X times what will give me negative 4x? Negative 4. So negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 5 is negative 20. Change those signs. Those cancel. Negative 16 plus 20 is 4. So we have a remainder of 4. So now we have to answer the question. So is the binomial a factor? It's only a factor if r is 0, if you have a remainder of 0. So here our answer is no. It is not a factor because we have a remainder. Okay, here's example number 2. We have 21x to the 4th plus 6x cubed plus x squared all over 3x squared plus 1. So a reminder, this is how Math Excel is going to present the problem. For long division, we need to set it up differently. So we will do 3x squared plus 1 on the outside, and on the inside we will do 21x to the 4th plus 6x cubed plus x squared. And what I want you to notice here is we have 4, 3, 2, but we're missing the 1 and the 0. So we're going to do plus 0x plus 0. Okay? And I hope I don't run out of room here. Hopefully I can fit it all on the page. All right, so we're looking at those first terms. All right, so how can I turn an x squared into x to the 4th? I need an x squared. All right, to get 3 to 21, I need a 7. All right, so let's check that. 7 times 3 is 21. X squared times x squared is x to the 4th. 7x squared times 1 is just, what's going to happen here? I'm going to have x squared, but what should I have here? X cubed. So we're going to have to add a term in here. So here we went from squared down to 1, and that won't work. We need to have 2, 1, 0. Okay, so we're going to scratch this, okay, and do 3x squared plus 0x plus 1. And I'm going to run out of room. So let's just write it one more time. Sorry, guys. obviously didn't plan ahead there very well. There we go. Plus 0x plus 1 on the outside, and then on the inside 21x to the 4th plus 6x cubed plus x squared plus 0x plus 0. Okay, now we should have plenty of room. Okay, so I want you to notice I had to check on the inside, but what did I have to do on the outside too? I have to check it for missing terms and throw in the 0 placeholder. Okay, so let's go from here. So we had 7x squared, so we can do that again. Oh, let me use this different color. So 7x squared. So that's, we know 21x to the 4th. And then 7x squared times 0x is just 0x cubed. And then 7x squared times 1 is 7x squared. All right, change those signs. All right, those cancel. 6 minus 0 is just 6x cubed. X squared minus 7x squared is negative 6x squared. We bring down our 0x term. All right, so go back up here. We need that 3x squared to be a 6x cubed. So 3 times 2 is 6. If I add another x, that will give me x cubed. So let's check it. 2 times 3 is 6. X times x squared is x cubed. 2x times 0x is 0x squared. And then 2x times 1 is just 2x. Change all those signs and combine. Those cancel. Negative 6x squared minus 0 is negative 6x squared. 0x squared minus 2x squared is negative 2x. And we bring down our 0 term. Okay? And one more. We need the 3x squared to be a negative 6x squared, so it's negative 2. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x squared. Negative 2 times 0x is 0x. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. All right, change those signs. Those cancel, and we get negative 2x and plus 2. And so that's our remainder. All right, and I'll rewrite that over here to this side. So we have 7x squared plus 2x minus 2 plus our remainder is negative 2x plus 2 all over 3x squared plus 1. Oh, and guys, I'm so sorry. I hate when I do that, when I forget to scoot the paper up. I'm so sorry. I get so caught up in the math, I forget to scoot the paper. All right, so here's your answer and how Math Excel is going to want you to type it in. So we have our, what we got when we did our division, and then we have our remainder over here to the side. Okay, here's example number 3. This is what your problem should look like after you set it up for long division. Okay, and hopefully this problem will go smoother. Hopefully I won't make any mistakes and I won't forget to scoot the paper. All right. So let's check our terms. We have 2, 1, 0, and 3, 2, 1, 0. So it works out. Everything's good. We don't need any placeholders. So we can just get started. So we need to make the 6x squared an x cubed. So we need an x. So I'll come down here to the x term. So 6 times 1 is 6. And we just need an x. So let's check that. X times 6x squared is 6x cubed. X times 3x is 3x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Change those signs and combine. Those cancel. Negative 3x squared minus 3x squared is negative 6x squared. 7x minus 5x is 2x. We bring down that positive 2. Now, we need this 6x squared to be a negative 6x squared. So that's just a negative 1. So negative 1 times 6x squared is negative 6x squared. Negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. All right, now swap those signs. Those cancel. 2x and 3x is 5x. 2 and 5 is 7. So your remainder is 5x plus 7. Okay, here's what number 4 should look like after you've set it up for long division. Let's check our terms. Here we have 1, 0, so the outside is good. On the inside, we have 4, 2, and 1, so we're missing some things. So let's rewrite it and give ourselves room. So x minus 2, so 2x to the 4th plus 0x to the 3rd minus 2x squared plus 3x minus, or plus 0. Okay, so now 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, we can get started. So we need to change this x to a 2x to the 4th. So we need 2x to the 3rd. All right, so let's check that. 2 times 1 is 2, x to the 3rd, and x is x to the 4th. 2x cubed times negative 2 is negative 4x cubed. All right, change the signs. Those cancel. We have 4x cubed. Bring down your negative 2x squared. All right, so we need the x to be in 4x cubed, so positive 4x squared. 4x squared times x is 4x cubed. 4x squared times negative 2 is negative 8x squared. Change those signs. Those cancel. Negative 2x squared plus 8x squared is 6x squared. Bring down that next term. All right, x to 6x squared, we need a 6x. 6x times x is 6x squared. 6x times negative 2 is negative 12x. You change those signs. 6x squareds cancel. 3x plus 12x is 15x. We bring down our 0. All right, to get an x to 15x, we need a 15. So 15 times x is 15x. 15 times negative 2 is negative 30. Change those signs, and we get a remainder of 30. So there is your answer. Okay, we're going to do one last example together, and I'm going to try to squeeze it in on this same piece of paper so I don't have to get another one. Okay, so after you set it up for long division, this is what we have. But we're missing some terms, so we need to fill in some placeholders. So on the outside, we have 2x squared plus 0x plus 3. And on the inside, we have 6x to the 4th plus 14x to the 3rd plus 7x squared plus 0x plus 0. So 2, 1, 0, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, so we can go from there. 2x squared to 6x to the 4th. So I need an x squared, and I need a 3. 3 times 2 is 6. X squared and x squared is x to the 4th. 3x squared times 0x is 0x cubed. 3x squared times 3 is 9x squared. Change all those signs. The 6x to the 4th cancel. We're left with 14x cubed. And 7x squared minus 9x squared is negative 2x squared. Bring down your x term. Okay, so to get a 2x squared to a 14x cubed, we need a 7x. So 7 times 2 is 14. X times x squared is x cubed. When we multiply 7x by our 0 term, we get 0x squared. 7x times 3 is 21x. Change all those signs. Those cancel. We have negative 2x squared and negative 21x. Bring down your 0 term. Right? We did that negative, or that 2x squared to be a negative 2x squared, so we just have a minus 1. So negative 1 times all that is just going to be negative 2x squared, negative 0x, negative 3. Change all those signs and combine them. So we have negative 21x plus 3. So our answer, and I'm going to write it over here because I don't have any room left. Let's see, I'm going to put it down here at the bottom. All right, so we have 3x squared plus 7x minus 1 with a remainder of negative 21x plus 3. Okay, and there's your solution. So we have done a few different division problems. I know that it's basically the same as we did yesterday. We're just adding a couple things. You got to look for those missing factors and put in the 0 placeholders. If you need help or have questions or need more examples, I would be happy to provide those for you. You just have to let me know. Hit Ask My Instructor, send me an email, hop back in the Google Meet, whatever you need. But I'm here to help you. So let me know. Have a great day.